Welcome to Sports Savvy TV, ladies and gentlemen. One of the realest YouTube channels you'll ever run across. Over here on my channel, I keep it 100, no matter the topic. I think that's the best way to be. You feel me? I hope everyone is doing well out there. The way you can support my channel is by commenting, and sharing the video. But most importantly, comment below. Don't be afraid to drop your comments and let me know what you think about this situation, this game. Now, before I get into the game, I want to start off by saying, people, we take football a little too serious. This, what you see on your screen right now, is unacceptable. It wasn't funny, and it was just disrespectful. Buffalo Bills won a great game against the Kansas City Chiefs. There was no need for this to happen. I don't agree with that. I don't respect it. And they should be forced to take it down, But let's get to why you really here. Let's talk about this amazing game. The Kansas City Chiefs came into this game undefeated, while the Buffalo Bills came in 9-1. Ready to prove to the Kansas City Chiefs, look, in order for y'all to go win 3 Super Bowls in a row, y'all gonna have to go through us. And we ain't having it this year. We got the best team we done had since we've been going up against y'all, and we ready for that smoke. And they showed they were ready. The Kansas City Chiefs had won 15 games straight coming into this game. They were basically unbeatable, But one thing we found out in this game is that Patrick Mahomes, he's a great quarterback. He's on pace to break most of the time Brady records, most of the NFL passing records. But this team here is a slightly above average offense. We keep waiting on the offense to explode. We keep waiting on them to just take off. It comes a point to where you got to accept this team for who they are. They're a good team that run the ball. Patrick Mahomes throw the ball to two tight ends. You got the fastest rookie in the league. You got Rice that's going to be coming back. It's only so much they could do. Xavier Word is still young. He still make rookie mistakes. You got an outstanding defense, a great defensive coach, and a good kicker. When I look at this team, they remind me of the New England Patriots with Tom Brady when he was first winning Super Bowls. If y'all can remember, Tom Brady was a game manager at the beginning of his career. They had a great run game. Great run game. One of the best kickers of all time. Their special teams was lights out. And you know what else they had? They had a defense that would annihilate any team you put in front of them. How I know? I grew up a Peyton Manning fan. Tom Brady used to almost make me cry every time they played. I'm a man. I could keep it 100. I was a kid at the time, you feel me? I love football. It is what it is. That defense used to annihilate any team you put in front of them. You feel me? That's exactly what this team reminds me of, When you look at the game. No, let's get back to the defense first. Don't you know that this was the first time since the Super Bowl with the Chiefs and the Eagles that this defense allowed 30 points? Just think about that for a second. The defense is just amazing. Steve Spagnuolo is a top 3 defensive coordinator of all time. Now let's get to these stats. Patrick Mahomes was held to 259 total yards. He only passed for 181. You got to shout out that Buffalo Bills defense, man. They came to play ball. You feel me? Patrick Mahomes, he threw his 3 touchdowns, but he had 2 big interceptions. Hunt rushed for 60 yards. You know, they rushed the ball pretty good. But Patrick, if they was gonna win this game, it was all on Patrick Mahomes. Word they had 60 yards and a touchdown, and Hopkins only had 30 yards. Travis Kelce, the future Hall of Famer, that's a bolo out on him because he did not show up. I'm glad the undefeated talk is over now. The Kansas City Chiefs, they will be fine, you know. But this really wasn't about them. This was mainly about the Buffalo Bills. You know, this is my last point on the Chiefs, though. They only going to go as far as that defense takes them. Now, back to Buffalo. This team that won 6 straight. We knew they were going to come in and give the Chiefs their best game, and they did that. Josh Allen, in my opinion, I compare him to John Elway. Got one of the strongest arms in the game, and you got the ability to run. That play when he ran in for that touchdown, only a few quarterbacks could have made that play, man. You feel me? Like, dude has it all. He's a more talented quarterback than Patrick Mahomes to me. Yeah, I said it. I done seen enough football to know that. The Buffalo Bills, don't you know, they are 5-0 at home for the first time since '95. They had a complete game. They had 104 rushing yards from the running backs, you know, and they had 262 yards passing. They spread that thing around, man. Buffalo got 7 legit weapons, you know. Shakir, that boy coming into his own. You got Coleman. You got Amari Cooper. I like how they started off out the gate, though. Bombing that thing to Amari Cooper. He had 2 catches for 55 yards. You know, that was just a nice game bomb. They didn't let the Chiefs dictate the game. They dictated the game. And that's how you beat them. You feel me? On that last play of the game, it was like the first time that they didn't QB spy Josh Allen. He took off with it because there was QB spying him the whole game. They knew he was a threat running that ball, you know? Cook is a beast. He don't get enough credit. He's one of the better dual threat running backs in the game. You feel me? And oh yeah, we had a Von Miller sighting. He was putting that pressure on. He had 1 sack, and it looked like every time I looked up, he was almost about to sack Mahomes, or he was just right there putting that good pressure on, like I remember him doing with the Denver Broncos. That defense played ball, though. At times, I be thinking that the defense is not really good, but they showed they were ready for this one. Terrell Bernard, he had an interception and a sack. The guy was everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Shakir, he had 8 catches for 70 yards, while Curtis Samuel, a lot of people forget about him. 5 catches for 58 yards, 1 touchdown. Amari Cooper, like I mentioned earlier, had 2 catches for 55 yards. You had the tight end, Knox, 4 catches for 40 yards. And you know what's scary about this offense? Kincaid didn't even play. So that's a whole nother tight end that Josh Allen has. This team is scary offensively. Is it their year? We will find out in the playoffs. Did you know that this was 4 straight wins for Allen and the Bills over the Chiefs? But, it's a big but. The stat that really count is they're 0-3 in the playoffs when it count against the Chiefs. Something got to give in the playoffs, man. If they meet up, that matchup going to feed families, folks, because it's going to be one of the ones. I just love how Josh Allen is in sync with all of his wide receivers. It was like the Kansas City Chiefs defense was like 1 step behind the offense, you know? And it's rare you see that. Josh Allen had total control of the game. I think he did throw that 1 pick. But for the most part, he played a beautiful game, in my opinion. If this the Josh Allen we gonna get, we gonna have to start talking about Josh Allen in the running for MVP with Lamar Jackson. You know, because Lamar Jackson been getting all the credit this year. Ain't nobody really been talking about Buffalo like that. Everybody know they're a good team, but it's like they always put them behind the Ravens and the Chiefs. And it feels like Buffalo might be ready to take that next step. You feel me? It comes a time where the bully got to go down, man. The bully can't win all the time. It just can't. You know? It comes a time. I'm going to leave y'all with this one. They meet up in the playoffs. Look, this was going to go down. You know that defense going to be ready for Kansas City. Steve Spagnuolo them going to be ready. When they play, Rashee Rice going to be back. And by then, the offense going to be in and went through everything, you know. Mahomes going to be ready for the playoffs. Will the Buffalo Bills be able to put up this same type of performance? And plus, show Kansas City something they ain't really see before. Because if they come into this next game when they play with the same game plan, the Chiefs will beat them. To beat a team like the Chiefs, you got to show them something they ain't see before. Somebody got to ball out to where you be like, that guy was the determining factor in the game. You know? That has to happen if they want to knock off Kansas City in the playoffs, man. But look, this Sports Savvy TV, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video. And I see y'all on the next one, people. Peace and stay blessed.